currently stuck at home with not much to do, just kind of waiting for it to be over.
So meanwhile, why not use 5 minutes of your time to learn how to write using invisible ink? It can always come in handy and is really, really easy to do.
Literally, if you have a lemon, a piece of paper, and a cotton swab, you're already good to go. So let's get started.
First of all, what exactly is invisible ink?
The name is pretty clear.
It's a type of steganography, the act of concealing a message or other within something else, like a file or just another message.
It was already around in the 4th century BC.
So here are 3 easy ways to create and use invisible ink.
Easy, because we could also use ultraviolets, but we don't actually own that. First experiment, invisible ink using lemon. This one is the easiest one, so we strongly recommend you try it at home.
For this one, all you need is a paper, a lemon, a cotton swab, and an iron.
And some time, but we kind of all have that nowadays.
First of all, put some lemon juice in a glass. Then, decide what you want to write.
Invisible ink will be your message.
Who would have guessed?
Then, you dip your cotton swab in the lemon juice and write your message on paper.
You can dip it multiple times if you don't have enough ink to write the complete message.
You just have to wait for it to dry off.
This shouldn't take more than a minute, which is the perfect amount of time to go wash your hands, sanitize them, and make sure they're all clean.
Or something else.
Yeah, of course, just an idea.
After it's dry, use an iron to heat up the paper, and after a while, you should see your message appear magically.
Now what's the magic behind this?
Why is the ink invisible 1 second and visible the next?
This first method is known as heat-activated ink. Lemon juice, like most fruit juice, contains carbon compounds. These compounds are pretty much colorless at room temperature, and when you wrote your message, the carbon-based compounds in the juice were absorbed into the paper's fibers.
Heat breaks down these compounds and releases carbon. When carbon comes into contact with the air, specifically oxygen, oxidation occurs and the substance turns light or dark brown.
If it oxidizes long enough, it can go all the way to black.
There are many other heat-activated invisible inks right inside your kitchen, like clear soda, apple juice, onion juice, milk, soapy water, sugar water, and vinegar. Experiment number 2. What you will need: baking soda, grape juice, water, a paintbrush or a sponge, and once again a cotton swab and a piece of paper.
Start by mixing baking soda with water in a glass.
This is what will be used to write the invisible message, which will be ink.
After having written everything, maybe go wash your hands again while letting it dry.
Take your hairdryer out if necessary. Then, add grape juice to the paper using a paintbrush or a sponge. Be careful not to put grape juice all over your clothes.
This should reveal your secret message.
No, how does this one work?
The baking soda changed color when mixed with grape juice because the latter is an acid which reacted to baking soda. Baking soda's pH changed, so its color did too, since it acted as an indicator.
Now it's time for the last experiment, the light-activated invisible ink.
Unfortunately, we don't own UV lights, but if you do, have fun trying it out.
For this one, you need laundry detergent or tonic water, a cotton swab, a piece of paper, and a UV light.
Dip your cotton swab in the laundry detergent or tonic water and use it to write your invisible message on the paper.
Once it's done, get out a hairdryer for the last time to make it dry.
Then, use your UV light to make the message appear.
How does this black light make the message appear?
It's because some inks glow faintly or fluoresce when under an ultraviolet lamp. This is the property of many substances, such as organic substances and body fluids.
So you could also use human saliva for this experiment.
Technically, yeah, if you're willing to spit on the paper.
Other inks work in an opposite way by absorbing ultraviolet light. When these are used on fluorescent paper, the inked areas are the ones which fluoresce less than the surrounding paper area, making them stand out. Inks with yellow tints especially have that property. You're probably wondering what use there is to put so much effort into something that no one can read anyways.
You might be thinking, probably none, right?
Well, you are wrong. Except if you knew this had a point, then by all means, well done. It has been used in the past for methods of espionage.
But then again, you could use them to send secret messages to your friend. We hope you enjoyed these very easy experiments and that you will try them at home, especially the first one.
Don't forget to drop a like.